know you're not the cordial type these days, but you still haven't told me if you like the gift I sent you.
I've been putting it to good use. Just ask Shinsuke and Rikishi.
Nonetheless, I've been meaning to thank you.
Thank me? For what?
You did an excellent job warming up the crowd for my client's main event title defense later tonight. But more generally speaking, I wanted to thank you for everything that you've done since the Raw after Mania. When you weren't sulking away in your gym fighting nobodies, you wasted precious time going around the world searching for something that was never there. In the meantime, my client, Braun Breaker, was growing stronger, successfully defending his championship against every top competitor WWE has to offer. So I thank you, not for anything you've done, but for what you haven't done. See, when you turned down my services, that was the best thing that ever happened to me. If we had worked together, you would have dragged me down with you into your world of failure and depravity, just like you have with your sycophant, Hector Flores. Yeah, don't think I haven't noticed what you've done to him. So that's it. 2 simple words from preventing a downward professional spiral that I may have never recovered from. Thank you.
I have 2 words for you, Paul. Braun's finished. When I get back to Raw, your client will be no match for what I've become. I will take his title, bury him with that shovel, and you will be left with nothing. And that's not a prediction. That's a spoiler.
I gotta say, these conversations are getting more and more difficult.
No one's forcing you to talk to me.
No, but I feel an obligation to say something. To make sure you're okay. Look, I'm not here to say I told you so, but since we last spoke, you've lost your title. That was a direct consequence of you taking things too far.
Let me guess. But it's not too late to change.
It's not. And if you decide to make that change, I'll be waiting to support you the entire way. You have my word.
You can keep it.
I told you I'd be ready. That was a hell of a win we just pulled off.
It was. Beating the Usos is no small feat. Beating them when they're pissed off in a steel cage is even more impressive.
I've heard that we're next in line for a shot at the tag titles.
I'm focused on the WWE Championship.
Why not both? Imagine having a title belt on each shoulder. That is, if you're on board.
Actually, I'm not on board, Hector.
Okay. We can put off the tag title match.
Stop saying we. I'm not on board with going after the tag titles because I'm not on board with you. I am sick and tired of carrying you around everywhere I go like some kind of parasite, sucking every ounce of success out of my veins. Do you think I forgot that you cost me my United States title? With where I'm headed, I can't afford to have you hold me back anymore.
I was the only one who stuck around at your wrestling school. I dealt the deciding blow that set us on this path. Then I helped you terrorize SmackDown. I sold my soul for you. I thought that meant something.
That's the difference between you and I, Hector. You think. I know. And I know I am done with you.
Yeah? Well, I know you'll pay for this someday. Karma's coming.
We'll see. In the meantime, I'm gonna do what I came back for, and that's win the WWE Championship. Without you.
Ladies and gentlemen, the greatest WWE champion of the 21st century.
That's right. And I will be champion again now that I've broken every branch of the bloodline family tree. Not to mention dropping that deadweight Hector Flores. You guys pay the electric bill, Saxton? Anyway, I'm not talking about Hector ever again. He's the past. And what I want to talk about is the future. Me beating Braun Breaker for the... What the...
We're here. You've damned yourself, turning your back on the light. Now, the darkness is coming.
We're gonna wrap things up.
Just think, in a different timeline, you and me are talking trash to each other about our upcoming tag team championship match.
I'm living in this timeline.
Oh, I know. After you and your little minion managed to steal one from the Usos, all anyone was talking about was, "Oh no, the New Day must be shaking in their boots." Instead, look at you now.
You should be counting your blessings that I dropped Hector.
I bet Hector's counting his blessings now that the Wyatt Six are after you.
Come on, you don't believe in all that smoke and mirrors.
Looked like you believed at the press conference. I remember when you went away to spend time with your family. I thought, that archetype, he knows what's important. Now to put all that aside for a comeback the Wyatt Six are about to terminate? It's a tragedy.
I'm not afraid of the Wyatt Six.
Not yet. See you around, if the Wyatts don't see you first.
You wanted to talk?
No, I want answers. What are you going to do about the Wyatt Six?
What do you expect me to do? Use my special Wyatt 6 hotline to give Uncle Howdy a jingle and ask him to take it easy on the archetype?
I expect you to do your job. Your top act just got ambushed at a press conference.
My top act? Is that what you think you are? All you have managed to accomplish since darkening my doorstep is bullying the weak, attacking a legend, and kicking the one person who had any respect for you to the curb.
Fine. So how about you trade me to Raw? The only reason I returned to this cesspool of a company was to get my WWE Championship back from Braun Breaker. And I can't do that here.
I'm afraid running away is not an option.
Then put me in some matches and I'll show the entire world I don't run away from anything. Including some cheap scare tactics from the Wyatts.
I know you're trying to ignore any outside forces, so good luck. Just...
A man whose comeback came with a cost, the former archetype.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Pensacola, Florida, weighing in at 370 pounds, Bruce
The archetype used to come into the ring smiling, playing the hero. Now, he walks into the ring like it's a battlefield.
People believed in him, but he's decided that belief isn't enough.
Belief doesn't pay the bills, does it?
It's time for the archetype to show us what he's truly become.
Starting things off with a good old scrap.
The archetype's recurring nightmare is back.
Looks like a Wyatt 6 fake out this time, still effective.
Oh, he flips that around.
Eating the soul of the boot.
What a reversal.
And averting damage there. A stalemate of counters.
All these counters, it's like they're in each other's minds.
Into a crucifix bomb. His body has to be racked with pain.
He clearly needs to get his head in the game and fast if he wants a fighting chance in this match. Drop hard with the bulldog.
And Dominic is failing to offer any resistance here.
Alarms must be going off in Mysterio's head now. Mysterio knew what was coming.
Several reversals, neither superstar able to penetrate their opponent's defenses.
Escape just in time.
Ah, big boot. Deadlift. Look at this power. Power slam. An unyielding showing of authority. No two ways about it.
Big time power slam.
He's getting completely overwhelmed now.
He is showing no signs of slowing down in his attacks. Hit the mark with that one.
Folks, this is difficult to watch.
Yeah, every subsequent blow to the head just gets worse and worse. I think they should just call this match and get a doctor in here ASAP.
Got the cover.
Is it enough to close this out? I'm just as shocked as everyone else, Cole, his opponent included.
And that failed to hit the mark.
Oh, nothing fancy with that boot.
Oh! Pull the hair. And turning it into a mat slam.
Gotta respect the strategy to work over the arm.
I don't know if Dominic can withstand much more of this.
Dominic's facing adversity here.
He finally found a way to bring things to a halt here.
Oh, yeah, he's got a new sense of purpose now. We're locked in reversals here.
Will that close Dominic out? Into the pinning combination.
Two. Raise the roof. He's got the victory.
Here is your winner, Bruce.
The archetype just tore through this match, focused, fearless, and without mercy.
Or remorse, Cole. That wasn't just a win. That was a warning to anyone who thought the archetype was through.
You want to move on with your life? Try this match.
Once admired, now feared. The archetype.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Pensacola, Florida, weighing in at 370 pounds, Bruce.
You can see this new attitude right there in his walk. No hesitation, no pandering, no performance. Just a cold, focused march to the ring.
It's like he's already decided how this night is going to end. The question is only how dirty he'll need to get in order to make it happen.
Stand up and...
Emotions running high. These two don't want to wait to get going.
Now what? The Wyatt Six are a shadow the archetype can't outrun.
Uncle Howdy is in the ring.
And he had Uncle Howdy's number.
Oh, man!
Got out of dodge that time.
Each athlete finding an answer for everything thrown at them.
He's been dealt a good deal of damage.
Sure, bodies are aching here, but I don't think the towel's getting thrown in. Both sides with an answer to every piece of offense.
No mercy being shown to Gable here.
Gable has to devise a new plan here. Some quick thinking from him right there. Gets out of dodge. Oh! Gable steers clear of that. Every maneuver being returned with counter fire. Oh! He just saved himself there. A counter answers by another counter.
And one punch connects after another.
Every strike more devastating than the last.
Answer after answer for each other's offense here. Big boot!
Now he just looks defenseless with every attack.
He's really struggling here, and you can tell it's getting to him.
And what a reversal from Chad Gable.
Got out of the way of that one. Both superstars showing great awareness of their opponent's repertoire.
Chess match of counters and reversals happening here.
Delivers the Bulldog.
Oh, right to the side of the face.
Boom!
Catches the kick.
Dragon screw! Dragon screw! Oh, yes!
Man, what timing on that counter. Boom! Good defense from him.
He saw that one coming.
Can Gable withstand much more of this?
Gable just trying to weather the storm, man.
He's finally able to get the reins on this one.
He's just running on pure instinct right now, and it's working.
Spear!
Gable could not avoid the big shot. Chad dodges that attack. Great job refocusing to reverse that.
Going for the pin for the win! And that'll about do it, folks.
Here is your winner, Bruce.
From the opening bell, he just didn't compete. He controlled and destroyed.
There's a coldness to the way he moves now. It's effective, and it is unsettling.
I have a feeling this one is going to go sideways.
The former hero returns with a whole new attitude.
The following contest is an Extreme Rules match. Making his way to the ring from Pensacola, Florida, weighing in at 370 pounds, Bruce.
The archetype used to be a symbol of discipline and grit. Now he walks to the ring like the whole world owes him something.
Maybe it does. He spent years playing by the rules and getting passed over. Now he's rewriting the rules and his legacy.
Well, so much for a feeling out process. These two are unloaded. Oh, man.
Wait a minute.
The Wyatt 6 torment won't stop.
Look out, archetype. It's Eric Rowan.
And we know when he has a chair in hand, things get messy in a hurry.
Slipping out of the way there. Misses on the springboard.
Here comes a throwback. In a match with no disqualifications, you really want to lean into that stipulation. You have to use every attack you have that's normally against the rules. If you're not going to use the situation to your advantage, you've already lost.
That's very sound advice for any no DQ situation, Corey. Under the ropes and back into the ring.
Oh my goodness.
And El Grande only finds himself on the defensive.
Americano's in peril here.
He's able to break through with an attack of his own.
I knew this guy wasn't going to let anyone treat him like that for long. And he fends off the attack. Sent crashing down with a bulldog.
He's headed out to the ringside area.
What a shot!
Ooh, and he manages to reverse.
El Grande finally able to throw all that incoming offense.
But El Grande still has more to do to get this fully in his favor.
Boot connects right on target.
Bringing the fight closer and closer to our announce desk.
Let's just hope they don't bring it onto our announce desk.
Momentum's completely with him now.
And he's really reinforcing his authority with every movement here. Oh, El Grande turns that away. Quick escape from danger there.
Readjusting the furniture. We know how this ends.
Counters with a brutal answer. He manages to stem the tide of attacks.
He's got to take this opportunity and follow through, man.
Americano saw what was coming. You can begin to see it in these superstars' faces. Exhaustion is beginning to set in.
They're starting to breathe heavier. This is the time where matches are won and lost.
Now might be a good time to think about leaving, guy.
He shoves him onto the announce table, looking to end this in spectacular.
And hoisted up. Sent spinning.
F5. This is just total chaos at this point. No way we can be expected to do our jobs in these conditions.
I'm stunned, this crowd is stunned, and yet the battle just continues.
Really no words do justice to what we've all seen unfold here tonight. And Americano is continually on the defensive.
El Grande has to trust his instincts at this point.
This capacity crowd is best.
Neither superstar giving an inch here.
Oh my gosh, what impact!
Neither competitor shows any signs of letting up or slowing down here.
Toe-to-toe, treating each other like heavy bags.
What impressive determination from both competitors, keeping at each other no matter what. Persistent barrage. And with an onslaught of strikes like that, it's clear they have nothing but punishment on their mind.
And he finds a way to elude that attack. Whatever you can do, I can do better. Counters on top of counters.
What a counter! Power slam!
El Grande, there it is! The spear! Is it enough to put Americano away?
2 count. An emphatic victory.
here is your winner, Bruce.
The archetype ability to tap into his darker side might have been the difference here tonight.
It is hard to face off against someone who doesn't just want to win, they want to take you apart.
Do you need something, Truth?
I'd like not to be smacked by a shovel. I probably didn't make that clear last time.
I'm a little preoccupied with other business to waste my time on you.
That's good to hear. Wait a second. Are you a ghost? Because if you are, legally you have to tell me.
Do I look like a ghost?
I don't know. I never seen one. That's why I had to ask. But you're getting messed with by the Wyatt 6, so I don't know what kind of supernatural stuff you've got going on.
The Wyatt 6 have not turned me into a ghost.
That's good. Being a ghost would be hard. You wouldn't be able to pick up your sandwiches. That's probably why ghosts never have picnics. What were we talking about again?
The Wyatt 6.
Why would you bring them up? Now I'm going to have nightmares. One time, I sat in the chair that Uncle Howdy was eyeing, and that night, a strange man was standing in my bathroom. It was just my reflection in the mirror. But still, I learned my lesson. You don't mess with the Wyatts.
Well, they messed with me, and they have no idea who they're dealing with.
No, dog. They know exactly who they're dealing with. You think this is just mind games? They're trying to balance something. After everything you did to me and Rashiki and Jamie Uso, you brought this on yourself.
Bring it on. I'm not afraid.
That's cool, but you will be. Can you go stand somewhere not next to me for a little while?
The Wyatt 6 have been interfering in every one of my matches. This is an unsafe work environment.
It is the height of irony that you would complain about the safety of WWE superstars after you literally attacked a legend in his home with a shovel.
I had my reasons.
And the Wyatt 6 have their reasons for what they're doing to you.
I didn't do a single thing to them.
Well, you've done plenty. You announced your arrival on my show by breaking a man's arm. You assaulted Rikishi. You abandoned your partner. Again and again, you have gone out of your way to do the wrong thing in order to prove some kind of point.
You want to blame the victim? Fine. If you are incapable of taking care of the Wyatt 6, I'll do it myself.
Tongaloa has his work cut out for him tonight with a bizarre Joe Gacy.
I do not see how someone starts following Uncle Howdy when you end up looking like, oh!
The archetype from behind. What a cowardly attack.
Cowardly? Have you seen the way the Wyatt 6 have been harassing this man? Gacy and the rest of these freaks deserve everything he gives them.
What is Adrian Butler doing? This isn't a match. It's an assault.
The Wyatts have been interfering in the archetype's business for weeks. It's about time they face some consequences for their actions.
Are you kidding me, Wade? The Wyatt 6 are the consequences, and it's time the archetype paid.
The Wyatt 6 have been going after the archetype for weeks, and now he's out for revenge. Coming back from the outside now. Big boot. And I don't know how much longer this can continue.
Oh, he needs to show us something. Is he the type of superstar to throw in the towel, or is he the type to keep fighting?
Good reflexes from him there.
Evades the attack.
What a counter! Strong kick! Ruthless striking. Finishes that series of strikes with one last big hit. And that's another well-placed attack to his head and neck area.
What a display here. Counters on both sides.
These two battling to a dead heat with these reversals.
What a boot!
And another blow after blow here. Getting nasty, man.
Lots of counters from each athlete. Impenetrable defense.
Opened up the floodgates. The blood is pouring out of him now.
He's taking things outside now.
Clearing off the announce table. This can't be good.
Nothing but bad intent. Attacking the core, making it harder to breathe. Bad spot for Gacy. This is just an outrageous display of power. Face first.
Joe is now under heavy pressure.
Joe Gacy keeps getting cut down. We're getting an up-close view of this bout now. Colliding with the announce table.
Blasted by a forearm.
Gacy taking him by surprise.
Opportunity now for Gacy to capture some momentum.
That's possibly the trigger for Gacy to battle his way back into this. Oh. Nicely done, managing to save themselves there.
And this is our cue to get out of Dodge fast.
You don't have to tell me twice.
We're seeing one response after another. Neither superstar gaining a foothold. Puts him on the table. What does he have in mind? We're about to...
Here we go.
From the first bell, these men have been unleashing on each other.
Neither one of them holding back. Gacy has lost any sense of command in this one. It's over. All in a night's work.
The archetype just told the Wyatt 6 that the hunters have become the hunted.
But what's he going to do if he catches them?
Uncle Howdy! I'd say we can call you the Wyatt 5 now, but I lost count of all you weirdos years ago. However many of you are left, Joe Gacy isn't one of them. If he wasn't knocked out cold right now, he'd tell you that I'm not afraid of your smoke, or your mirrors, or your dumb Halloween masks. You freaks are just rungs on my ladder back to the top. I don't know if you picked my name out of your stupid hat, Howdy, but that was the biggest mistake you've ever made. Next week, SmackDown, you and me. Let's finish this. I am not running from you. You should be running from me.
The passion of the archetype is at hand. Or maybe it's a crucible. What do you think?
I think I'm surprised you and the rest of your sideshow showed your faces before I expose you in front of all your fireflies tonight.
Exposed. What we see in others is what lives within ourselves. When you left, did you feel the walls closing in? Suffocating you. Those you love saw you for what you are. A liar.
I'm not one of your pet psychos. You can't get in my head.
You don't see it, do you? We're already there, playing with all the broken pieces.
I have a surprise for you. The only thing breaking tonight is you.
That would be a surprise. not as big as the one coming your way. Your fate is already sealed. Soon, you'll see.
The Archetype called out Uncle Howdy tonight. He might live to regret it.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Pensacola, Florida, weighing in at 370 pounds, Bruce.
The man said his only goal was to win the WWE Championship. Booker, he is way off course.
The man's lost at sea, Michael, and he's about to be dragged into some deep, murky waters, man.
If I know anything about the Archetype, it's that he has a plan.
Demanding a match with Uncle Howdy is a whole lot different than actually standing across the ring from him.
The Archetype looked like the dog caught the car. Man has no idea what to do with it.
Do not underestimate the Archetype. If Uncle Howdy does, all the smoke and mirrors in the world won't save him from looking up at the lights when this match is over.
Back and forth, looking for the advantage here.
He's taking a bit of damage from these blows.
But that might have just woken him up, though. The inverse effect of what his opponent was looking for.
Ooh, like a boxer with a speed bag. And any one of those shots could take you out for good.
He slipped out of the way there.
Counters on top of counters, and these opponents are at an impasse.
Is getting beaten down.
Uncle Howdy has to weather a storm here. You can't get caught in a hailstorm like that if you want to win.
Avoided any damage there.
One answer after another. Neither competitor giving an inch.
Toss to ringside.
He wants this fight on the outside.
Here comes a throwback. Just pounding away.
The action spilling out toward our announce desk.
Uncle Howdy holds him off.
Boom! And a big boot. And this onslaught's really taking everything out of him.
This is his moment, and he is seizing it.
Ooh!
Solid bit of defense on his part there. Oh, absolutely devastating boot right there.
But there's been a lot of damage to the head.
Come on, guys. What are we doing here? We got to end this thing.
Sent awkwardly into the table.
Then look at his eyes. This isn't going to be good. He's got nasty plans in mind. Had it scouted. Now can capitalize.
Both superstars countering one move after another.
Up on the announce table.
Not sure what's next, but I'm...
Managing to evade a precarious position there.
Adrenaline can make you do crazy things. Exhibit A right there.
Uncle Howdy getting worked on right now.
How resiliency being tested here. Gonna find a way back.
Oh, he's setting him up. Oh no, this is gonna be bad. Guys, get out of the way! Get out of the way! Fist directly to the gut.
And Howdy is finally changing the tempo. And now push on. He's able to sidestep out of that.
Whoa, look out!
Saw an opening for a big-time move and connected. That's going in the highlight reel.
A wave of hard-hitting offense from him.
Yeah, he's just hammering his opponent with everything. Finds the advantage after a string of counters. Whatever he's thinking here, it's not good.
Look at that power.
F5. Look at this mess now, man. What are we supposed to do now?
I guess we're standing the rest of the show.
Delivered into the barricade.
He gets back into the ring. Oh, he saw it coming. He's able to shut down the offensive flurry.
His pride was not going to let that abuse continue.
And this one's taken to the outside.
Crashing into the barricade with such force.
And now Uncle Howdy is getting beaten down.
Howdy has to retreat and rethink his strategy. Tagged with a punch. Knocked around with that one.
Punch after punch after punch.
Absolutely relentless offense here.
He's really pushing the limit here, getting close to a countout.
Oh, man. Recklessly hurled through the air.
Successive attacks have him staggering.
Yeah, I really don't know how much more of this he can withstand.
Daphne LaShawn with the count. What the?
What's going on here?
Where is Uncle Howdy?
And who is that freak referee? It's like the archetype is looking into a carnival mirror of himself.
That's Hector Flores. That's the archetype's former partner.
Look out!
Sister Abigail!
Not again. Daphne's back. What is happening?
Uncle Howdy with the most bizarre victory I've ever seen.
Was that even official?
I don't think that this is the last the archetype has seen of his former ally and Uncle Howdy's newest follower.
The weak, the weary, the abandoned, and the betrayed. It was you, Archetype. It was you who delivered our new brother to us. Tonight, Hector Flores has been reborn. Because now he wears a new mask. The mask of a beautiful black butterfly, spreading his wings, letting his shadow fall over you. You wanted the dark. It wanted you too. Welcome home.
Did you know? Did you know?
That your former partner joined up with the Wyatt Six? Absolutely not. But I'm not surprised either.
What's that supposed to mean?
You took a kid who worshipped you to the precipice of the best moment of his career, only to cast him aside with barely a word? You had to know he'd go looking for another mentor.
Hector Flores was a parasite, stealing glory while I did all the work. He wasn't worth my time, But now, he and the Wyatts are costing me matches, and I want you to do something about it!
I made the match you wanted, and you lost. What else would you have me do?
Finally pull the trigger on trading me to Raw.
Other than that, if you want an excuse to run away from Hector and the Wyatts for a shot at Braun Breaker, you can try qualifying for the Rumble, like everyone else.
How am I supposed to qualify for the Rumble when I can't get through a match without the Carnival coming to town?
That sounds like a you problem. And as the GM of SmackDown, I have a long enough list of me problems already.
Okay, try this on. The hell with you. The hell with the Rumble, and the hell with the Wyatt 6. I'm going back to my wrestling school. If they want to take a shot at me, let's see how they do without all the WWE special effects.
Well, that just solved one of my me problems. Best of luck.
What are you doing here, Heyman?
So aggressive. You know why I'm here. Business. WWE Championship business. The kind of business you used to be in a long, long time ago.
That's the only business I'm in.
It looks to me like you're playing an entirely different game. Something with ghosts and ghouls and goblins. Are you really going to take a walk right before the Royal Rumble?
Don't you worry. Braun will get his sooner or later. The Wyatts and Hector are just a speed bump.
A speed bump or an exit ramp? Because I just heard the archetype is tucking his tail between his legs and running away from his problems. Deja vu all over again.
I'm not running away from anything. This is just a strategic withdrawal.
I was wrong about you all those years ago. You never had it in you to be a Paul Heyman guy because you don't have the balls.
Tell me that after the next time I face Braun. Hector?
I knew you'd come here. You have to think you're in control.
I am. Take that ridiculous thing off your face.
This is the face that you gave me.
I am not the villain here. I helped you when you were nobody, when you were nothing. I gave you a hand up, and this is how you repay me?
After Braun buried you, I taught you to embrace the underground. We struck down mortals and legends with your wicked spade. You cast me aside like a broken tool.
So you got sad and ran away to join a cult? You're weak. That's why I dumped you. Weak and stupid. Did you really think you could come into my house and threaten me?
Your house? This is not your house.